as I said, it gets harder and harder to say goodbye to these guys. But he's 60. I mean, it's crazy. He's young, even though being 60 is, you say, well, that's not young.
Yeah.
60 is still kind of young for wrestlers, or kind of not.
And I say this with the utmost respect for that man, who was Lebanese, by the way.
Yeah.
All that. I say this with the utmost respect for Sabu, and I think a lot of other wrestlers would agree with this. Holy shit, he made it to 60.
With the stuff that he
The way he wrestled, yeah.
Holy shit, he made it to 60.
It was kind of a blessing he had gotten that far.
You're right. But anyway, so Leroy, if you want to set her on up, we will take care of this. Once again, we want to first say condolences to his family, his uncle who we've met and was just more than gracious to us.
Super kind to us.
It's
Super
crazy
kind.
how much of a connection he has with Minnesota wrestling.
Yep.
Too.
And then we would also like to, like I said, this is not about tribalism or anything like that. I want to give Taz a lot of love because he did do probably the best job he could have done.
It's one of his best friends. And when I'm watching Taz, I felt so bad because think about it, like 4 years ago it was New Jack.
Yep.
A couple years ago it was I'm trying to remember his name from ECW, and now Sabu.
Yeah.
Like it just. That's why everyone's always checking in on Sam, man. Like, please, man, be healthy. Like, it's too many. It's just too many.
But we want to give a lot of love to the guys from ECW who obviously worked a lot with them. Once again, much like we said last week, Sabu gone at 60. And Leroy, if you would please.
You know, to be honest.
Before you go, Jesse, for Leroy, I'm going to have you go ahead, and we'll just keep this part in as well, but I'm going to have you do the BetterHelp ad right after that. We'll just keep this part in, too.
Well, first of all, that was beautiful.
Yep.
Second off, we probably should have did an 11th bell because John Moxley killed the fucking main event scene. Congratulations, John. You know, he keeps getting away with murder every single week. It's, Diddy wishes right now, as he's sitting in his case, Diddy wishes that he had John Moxley's lawyer, because how John Moxley keeps getting away with it is incredible. I don't care how good that cage match was.
Yeah.
I do not care that Darby Allin survived the mountain. Good for him. Don't give a fuck. Enjoy. I'm happy you had your kick flip.
But wait a minute. They set up for one of your guys' favorite match coming up.
Football.
Anarchy.
Football fuckery. Can't fuck. Trademark Jim Cornette. Anyway, Jesse.
This is the worst match ever, and they keep doing it.
Yeah, no. See, that's what we need to discuss for like 2 seconds. Okay, hold on, guys.
Yes,
I know, guys. I no longer want to hear about WWE deciding that every Survivor Series is now a War Games, because for some strange fucking reason, every goddamn summer we have to do this fucking bullshit called Anarchy in the Arena. And now, what's even worse is, forget the match. This is gonna kill your main event scene because you've got all the main eventers in it. At least when the Jericho Appreciation Society was in it, no one gave a fuck about the Jericho Appreciation Society.
There was some fun to be had there.
Exactly.
It was stupid. And then Urban Meyer showed up, and then we got really stupid. But, like...
Charlie Strong had to be a part of that, too, which I felt bad for him.
Shad Khan should have realized in that moment to fire that guy.
Yeah,
May 25th. Well, I ain't watching this. I'll be watching NXT.
Well, actually...
I'll be at work.
I believe
it's Saturday night's main event on Saturday,
right.
And then it's NXT.
Yep.
But
it's just for some strange reason people want to keep saying, "Well, WWE finds a way to fit it in War Games." Oh, but Anarchy in the